Welcome to Aquarium Arts. Today we're going to be covering the blue-eye Kole Tang, how to take care of them, and what to look for when buying them in store or online. Blue-eye Kole Tangs are a beautiful, underrated fish that are excellent algae eaters and don't get as big as other tangs. Now this fish only reaches a max size of about 8 inches in captivity. So for tank size, I'd recommend anywhere from a 50-gallon to a 100-gallon to start off if it's smaller, and then if it gets bigger, maybe you want to think about upgrading your tank. Now, just like any other tang, I highly recommend that you have lots of rock and hiding places in your aquarium. This will give the fish somewhere to get away from other fish, as well as provide tons of beneficial bacteria for biological filtration. And on top of that, it gives them plenty of rock to graze on. Now, we already hit on the diet for these guys, but I'm gonna stress it again, just how important the algae is for this fish. If they don't have enough algae, they'll tend to get skinny and then they'll start to break out in diseases. So a way you can achieve this is by using Sarah algae tabs, nori, and other algae-based pellet foods. Now for tank mates for this fish, if you plan on keeping multiple tangs in the aquarium, I recommend this actually be the first one in the tank. The reason for that is they're actually pretty shy compared to other tangs, and they're not that aggressive. While other tangs are out feeding in the water column, they'll be picking at the rocks, and then as the tangs go away from the leftover food, they'll get the leftover food. That tends to be how these blue-eye Kole tangs interact with other fish. Now, if you're shopping in store for one of these fish, unlike other fish like the powder blue tang or the powder brown tang, these guys are not as prone to disease. However, I still strongly advise that you pay attention to when the fish arrived. If it's not readily available, you can ask an associate to help you with that. Usually I recommend purchasing fish in our store that have been here for about 1 to 2 weeks minimum. The last thing I want to mention about these guys is that there does tend to be some variance in their color. While they don't do like a juvenile to adult change officially, when they're younger they tend to be a little bit brighter, and when they're older the colors are a little more rich but not as bright. I hope you enjoyed this video on the blue-eye Kole Tang. It really is an underrated fish, and it's definitely one that there's tons of benefits to having in the aquarium. If you're confident and ready to pick up one of these fish, you can come down to Aquarium Arts in Mesa, Arizona, or if you're not local, you can shop online at aquariumartsonline.com. Before you go, make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel to see more fish videos. And if you want to see us daily, make sure to head over to Instagram and follow us at Aquarium Arts. We post content there every single day.